Hi there, it's Troy Bishop, the Grass Whisperer.
And I'm John Siskovich, and man, I'm hungry. Troy, do you have anything to eat?
Yeah, there's some cattle food there.
Troy, I can't eat cattle food, but while we're on the topic of cattle food, how do you know how many bales you need in the winter? How do you get them here? How do you set up your farm so it's more efficient? I want to know all of these things. So Troy, take me through the process. Let's start from finding this hay. Where do you find hay to feed your cows?
We have a farmer we work with about 60 miles from here that's organic, and he makes awesome baleage and hay. And we work with a couple different kinds of farms locally. Yeah. We do not grow our own feed.
You do not grow your own feed?
We do not. We buy it in.
You're busy stocking your grass in the pasture, and then the winter grass, the winter feed, you buy in.
Yep.
For me, you know, with sourcing grass, because I know I get this question a lot, or sourcing feed, or pretty much anything for farm, Craigslist is king. I go to Craigslist for just about everything. I got my pigs there this year. I've gotten hay there. When you don't have a local farmer, that's a good place to start. Even if you can't get feed there, they'll know somebody. So you get your feed, comes in a truck. You need to get the truck here, right?
Yeah, it costs money, John.
Yeah.
So it costs around $10 to $12 per bale to get it here. In addition,
just for trucking?
Just for trucking.
All right.
So the more bales you can get on a truck, the lower your freight rate is. So we usually work in tractor trailer loads, and being efficient in unloading, we have a driveway here that's easy for tractor trailers to back in, because we're moving between 30 and 50 bales at a time. And these bales are generally going in a range between $40 and $60 a bale.
$40 to $60 per bale.
For baleage.
How many pounds?
These probably weigh 1,200 to 1,400 pounds.
That's a lot of
heavy.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
And that's an understated thing with having an accessible driveway. A lot of farm properties, the driveway is either dirt or it's dirt and then quickly becomes mud. If you're putting, you said 1,200 pounds, and you're getting how many per truckload?
40.
Plus or minus, so 40 times 1,200, I think that's like a million trillion pounds.
About 4,800.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
It's heavy. So having a driveway that's accessible, so no matter what vehicle that comes in to drop off these bales, it doesn't get stuck, and then the driver hates you and never comes back, or you have to pull the driver out, you break equipment.
No, don't do that.
No, it's just bad.
A happy truck driver is an efficient truck driver.
Yeah, and efficient, you know, time is money, and it'll save you a lot of money getting them in and out. So now you have them stacked here. What do you do? How do you feed them out?
So I got a bale squeezer, or I have forks on the tractor, spears.
Yeah.
And I have a Bobcat tractor, and I just take them from there and I put them in the feeder, or I move them up on the hill if I have to, because I got another pile over at the other farm. And I have about 55 head that I'm wintering, generally speaking. And back when we were doing the dry matter intake of a cow.
So we have a cow.
A cow that eats 3% of her body weight, give or take. And so with 55 head at what they weigh, I figured we need about 2 to 2.5 bales of baleage every day. So way, you know, a couple, 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago, I knew how much feed I'm gonna need.
Yeah.
So you use that same calculation. I need 2 to 2.5 bales per day times however many days is in your wintering period, and then I pick up the phone and I work with a farmer and my customer that I do custom grazing for, and we have feed. So we needed about 200 to 250 bales of feed.
And your wintering period is going to be different depending on what region you're in. So we're not going to give you a specific calculation as for, you know, recommended how many bales you need through the winter. You need to figure out when your frost dates are, how long and how much grass you have out in the field, and roughly how long you're going to keep your cows in your wintering area.
We're basically feeding feed from around the 10th of December through till the middle of April.
So if you have any more feed questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'll also link somewhere in this video to our feed calculation from earlier this fall.
Yep.
And any final feed notes, Mr. Troy?
Be efficient in feeding with your time and waste, because these bales are expensive.
Awesome. High five.